Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing good today. Hope everyone's been having a good weekend so far. Happy Sunday, everybody. Consider this the Monday stream. I don't know when I'll be able to stream tomorrow, so that's one reason why we're doing this today. The other reason is because my head is really freaking bad, and I know I mentioned I was going to do maybe the original Battlefront. I'm going to schedule that for sometime this week. Because again, my head is just really bad. It hasn't really gotten much better. For some reason, it's during the morning, and then during like the late evening, it gets like really bad. So my head's like in a mess right now. But I still wanted to stream today, so we're just going to go ahead and continue more with Dynasty Warriors 9 with Sao Shu. And we'll see how far we get. Probably go for maybe 2 hours, hour and a half. We'll see. Just depends on how bad my head gets. So, fuck. Let's do it, dude. Let's freaking do it. By the way, shameless little plug real quick, because I only just found out from Night Owl about this. That apparently you could do different tiers for your freaking memberships for your YouTube channel. No clue that was a thing. And I also updated the icons for the badges, I think they call it, the loyalty badges for members. So I'll put them on the screen just real quick. I ended up using the design for what is actually the tattoo for a lot of my characters. So for a little bit of lore real quick, these tattoos, and it's actually a full-blown dragon. It's not just this little circle that you're seeing here. It's a tattoo of a dragon, of course, and a character that you'll probably see on my chatting screen. He told me she has one on her leg, and it's a tattoo of all the students that my main character Light had when he was older. So the main color, the original color is red, so I made that one the first color for members. But as you keep going further and further in with the months and everything, you can go ahead and get up to blue, at least for now. I don't know any other colors that I would probably put on here yet, but I think the red one's for the starters, purple's for 2 months, I think the other one's for 4 months, and then so on and so forth. It gets like bigger and bigger every single time. But yeah, just thought I'd mention that. And there are different tiers as well. You can go ahead and check it out if you hit the join tab. Again, only do this if you have the money for it. Please, by no means, I'm not saying this, just do it to do it. Just for the sake of just promoting that I have it, because this is something new and it kind of excited me, just because I was able to do something different on the channel. There's actually a very cheap tier. It's only 99 cents, which is the Golden Wowia. Then the other one is the $2.99 Kitsune Angels, $4.99 for the Platinum Hearts, which is the original one, $6.99 for Wyverns, Emperor is $9.99, and Dragon God is $14.99. All the benefits are mostly the same. So again, because I don't really have any big ways of doing this, because I'm always super busy. I don't really have much time to do anything else in terms of the for the other tiers as they get bigger. So it's mostly just like a thing, like kind of like how Patreon was for me back in the day. Only do it if you absolutely can. If you can't, it is no skin off my bones. Please do not worry about it. I'm glad enough that you guys are here just to watch it. So if you don't want to do the membership thing, again, no problem whatsoever. But thought I'd at least throw it out there. There is a lot more cheaper one if people were looking for cheaper options. If they still wanted to contribute in some way, shape, or form, there's, I think, like 2 different cheaper options now if you want to go ahead and do it. But that's enough of that. Like I said, just wanted to do it just to promote it since it was something brand new. I literally did last night. I stayed up till like 1 a.m. to fix those icons and everything for the badges. So yeah, just wanted to point that out there. That's all. Let's go ahead and actually play the damn game. Let's get the hellos as well before we go ahead and continue. Navir, Nikki, Harna, Anna, Kudu, Grim, Yuki Sanada, Sapphire, Akira, Jubei, Kenny, Navir. I said Navir already, I'm fucking stupid. Matt, Ayane, Super Mystic Boy, Dubia, and Vito Shizu. Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing good today. Let's do it. Let's continue. Last time was actually pretty damn fun. Enjoyed just checking out the cutscenes and everything. So we'll see if that continues to go. Haven't really gotten too much in terms of Sao Shu yet, unfortunately. So what's up, Lee? Welcome up. You're doing good as well. We haven't really gotten too much in terms of like showing off the character of Sao Shu too much, aside from like the very beginning of the thing. But I have been enjoying watching the cutscenes, because I normally skipped all these cutscenes, because at first the cutscenes were just unbearably long. But that's the kind of the point as to why I'm doing this playthrough now, is because I actually want to watch these cutscenes. So I'm actually caring less about the combat and battle, and more so about just the actual cutscenes and storytelling as a whole.
兖州的城池几乎都被吕布军占领了。
Oh yeah, we left off with Lu Bu attacking Sato's territories.
伯父，等着瞧吧，我一定会为您报仇。
只剩夏侯惇和荀彧所在的鄄城了，必须尽快派援军前往。
且慢，曹操大人，鄄城有他们2人驻守，应该可以再坚持一段时间吧。
荀攸，你也是这样看的吗？
是的，我与国家大人意见一致。首先，应夺回定陶。
好，
Shingsai looking good. Where are you saying
首
Shingsai?
先赶往定陶，待夺回定陶，去鄄城救援夏侯惇等人，最后再去攻打濮阳的吕布。出发，从吕布等人手中夺回兖州。
This is a Veerbond. Welcome, hope you're doing good.
前进！有谁胆敢阻拦去路，全部斩杀！
Oh yeah. Also, I completely forgot to mention too. I do have with that, since so many people were very generous in previous months. Oh, during the loading screen, I was not paying attention. My bad. Since a lot of people were actually very kind and gifted a lot of memberships, I was actually able to get two new emotes on the membership as well. So that's also really cool. So there's also 2 new emotes. I think there's a total of 7 emotes now. So slowly but surely, we're getting there. I also tried to make it more focused on the face as well, so that way the faces actually have more presence there on the pictures. Okay, so it doesn't really matter where we attack first. We'll work from, okay, this is the closest one. We'll go here. So we will try to do a little bit more nonsensical, not nonsensical, more sensical going into battle and just mostly doing the objective so we can, 1, not stay in a frickin' chapter for super long. Because the last chapter, because when we did Dongzhua's thing, I think battle we were in there for like an hour and a half, but I was also just messing around fighting a bunch of people in random locations. So for the most part, we'll go ahead and be a little more sensible about it and actually do the objectives this time around. What horse is this? This is one of the, I think this was part of a free update, I think? These horses, these are the race horses. They have one color-coded for each horse as well. There's one for, like I said, there's one for Wei, which is the blue, which is what we're using. There's one in red for Wu, and there's one in green, of course, for Shu. They have names too. I remember this is the Phoenix horse. Shu's is the dragon, of course. Wu's is the tiger. I don't remember what Jin's is because I don't really pay much attention to Jin. DW9 challenge, only slowly walk everywhere. I mentioned that actually yesterday when I was streaming this. I think someone else mentioned that they did this too just because they were super bored. I actually went ahead and like decreased my speed all the way at one point just so I can walk along with my my allies because they all walk very slow for some ungodly reason. Cheating. Okay, there you go. I probably mispronounced that, but that's alright. Think we need to do Dynasty Warriors already? Yeah, it's been, I think this is the 6th year since this game's been out. So yeah, I think we're in year 6. Oh, I'm there. As anyone plays this, I mean, here I am. I just got like a weird like interest to play it because again, for those of you who don't know why I am playing it, I've been really more interested in actually checking out the story of the game than actually playing the combat. And not to give any gripe on the combat. I know for some people the combat isn't their cup of tea. Understandable. I respect that. For me, I don't mind it. I kind of like the combat. I only don't like it when you're going up against officers. Because I kind of like the challenge and like aggravation of like officers being able to like walk and dodge all your stuff with the old combat. Because in this one, you can really just break their guard with one attack and then just constantly juggle them. I'm sorry, the game's also insanely fucking loud. My bad. Getting drowned out here. Hang on, let me put that back to where it originally was. There we go. But there we go. But in this one, you're able to pretty much guarantee that you win against an officer just because of how the combat is in this game. You can only do one strong strike against it, like hold down one of these trigger buttons here, like that, and you can guarantee that you break their guard, and then you can just juggle them endlessly because they won't be able to get out of it. That's my only gripe with the combat, is just that, because it makes fighting officers super easy, and I don't really like it. I like the stress of having to fight them, like, when they're actually, like, blocking, and I have to, like, figure out a good, clever way to, like, get around their guard or break their guard or something. I just came here to the point of the acknowledgement that you just accept any stories for what it is. It's a beautiful game. It has its moments where it's pretty good. I'm not going to say that it's just, like, the worst game ever invented. I've definitely played worse games out there. Is it easily, like, not one of the best? Absolutely. But, like, nowadays, I don't really hate the game. But the big reason I played it, I kind of went a little off topic there. I actually ended up finished watching the Three Kingdoms show. And I know this game particularly also gives a lot more cutscenes to, like, tell the story of the game. Which, back in the day, I actually hated because I didn't like how long the cutscenes were. Now I'm kind of actually wanting to see, like, the cutscenes because of the Three Kingdoms show's storytelling. And I really like the Three Kingdoms storytelling. So I want to see, like... I wanted to see just, like, how the storytelling is for this game through all of its cutscenes. So I'm actually trying to watch all the cutscenes of this game through Sao Shu as much as we can before I get bored of it or before everyone else gets bored of it. Just for the hell of it. Just because I'm genuinely curious, so... Yeah, by no means do I think this game's, like, great. It's not. I think it's still an okay game at best. It still has its moments where it's just, like, it can feel a little bland, and then it could also get, like, glitchy, and I've been soft-locked a couple times in this game, too, where I had to restart at a different save when I forget to save and stuff. So, like, it's by no means a perfect game. But I won't deny that the game has improved over its year of updates and everything. And DLC. The DLC was also really good. The DLCs for this game were great. Mostly. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't really, like... If I'm playing this game, I'm playing it because I want to play it. Shocking thing to hear, I know. But I'm actually playing the game to just actually want to play it. Alright, let's actually pay attention. I'm literally not doing what I said I was going to do and actually just go straight to the objectives. I'm dumb. Sorry. Like I said, sometimes I just get a little enveloped. That's why I'm not joking. I actually kind of do genuinely like the combat in this game. Again, I still prefer the old style a bit more, but if they were to bring this combat back, I wouldn't really, like, gripe over it. I'd be like, well, they could have just went back to the old one because everyone loves that one. And I still agree to that, but if not, just a giant majority do, because I know a lot of people didn't like the combat for this game, specifically because it wasn't the old combat. But, I'm fine with whatever they bring back. As long as they, like, if they do bring this back, I'm hoping that they would at least flesh it out a bit more. Because I don't mind, like, these air combos that you can do and everything, but, again, it makes it so much easier to beat these, like, officers and all that stuff. That's my only gripe with it, pretty much. But, no, last time I streamed it yesterday, I had a lot of fun with it, so I didn't mind it. Alright, let's go ahead and go to that one next. So, yeah, it has its quirks. It has its things that aren't great about it, but it also has some things that I kind of do enjoy about it. And I'll always appreciate the ambition of trying to make an open world, but the issue is that it's so soulless and everything. Why did Salpy die so early? He ended up having an illness. And something that I didn't know, at least according to the Three Kingdoms show, it mentioned that apparently he had that illness since he was very young. Oh, put it on Chaos? Oh, okay. Oh, shit! It's already on Chaos. And I don't want to put it on Ultimate. The only reason I don't want to put it on Ultimate or Muso, it's not even because it's difficult. It's because these guys will just be, like, complete slash sponges. There will be no difficulty no matter what. It'll just be me. That's where I won't have fun if I have to play on Ultimate and Muso, because they're not difficult at all. It's just that you take 10 years to actually try to, like, counter people and then also just constantly just beat the shit out of them. Like, there's no enjoyment out of it whatsoever. Yeah, nice try, idiot. Again, the combat is just again, that's the biggest issue with the combat. It's super easy to just, like, do stuff like this, like just juggle them and keep them in combos, because they get, even usually after your combos, they get staggered or like stunned a little bit. They like see he does that little spin out thing to get stunned. So no matter what you do, they always get stunned. So it doesn't even really matter at the end of the day. Here comes the second worst way character. Damn. I mean, I haven't really seen anything to like agree or disagree yet. He had a cutscene at the very beginning that kind of focused on him. Again, obviously because it's the beginning of his story mode and all that stuff. So I can't really give anything like super good or bad about the character yet. I think gameplay-wise, he's actually really fun. He's actually a lot more fun than I thought he would be. Because when I played with this weapon with Zhong Hui, he was he wasn't very fun. But playing with Cao Shu, I'm actually having a lot of fun with him. Oh, is this the cutscene where he gets his eye shot out? Yep. It snowed in all week, and I've been rewatching the Three Kingdoms series on YouTube. Hey, it's a good thing to grind, because those episodes are pretty long. I think they're like 45 minutes each.
如果接下来吕布出马，那就要进一步调整策略。
这就看你的了。
I'm pissed they never showed this part in the series. They kind of just like glossed over this battle. They do show Xiahou Dun with like his eye closed and like scarred up in the show, but they never actually showed the battle. And Xiahou Dun was only there for I think like 2 scenes, throughout the entirety of the series.
就拿你的头脑当眼睛吧。
别笑，
也好，先把吕布他们消灭掉。
Oh, hey, Luingqi. Oh, she's actually... Wait, Zheng Liao was the only important person here? Not even Lu Lingqi? That's kind of sad. Oh, there's the eye patch now. The iconic eye patch. I remember when I saw that shit in 7, when he started off the story without an eye patch, I was like, where's his patch? Doesn't look right. Did they like rewrite the story? Because I didn't know about the I thought it, because in the older games, like for instance DW4, they showed the cutscene of him getting his eye shot out by the arrow, but he still had the eye patch on. So I was like, I thought that eye patch was always there, but they just did it because it was like a weak point. So they're like, oh, he's got an eye patch, shoot the eye. I didn't realize that he just actually lost his eye until like way later on, like around Dynasty 7. I was like, oh. So they just didn't feel like giving him a second design without the eye patch. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. All right, we still have another battle over here, so let's go do that. We gotta go help out Cao Cao. And I will say, worst case scenario, if I don't end up enjoying it or really feeling like I'm getting much out of Cao Shu as a character, we'll just go ahead and just play as Dong Bai, since I think she came second place in the poll. Very close second place as well. Or for all I know, she is first place now. I'm not sure. The poll's still going for some reason, even though I'm already streaming it. Poor Su Sheng and specifically Zhou Tseng got no love. Or very little love. I thought Su Sheng would have actually gotten more love out of that poll. I thought it would have been more close to like Su Sheng and Cao Shu. But no, they actually went ahead and said Dong Bai and Cao Shu. I was kind of shocked by that. I was like, oh, all right. For a lot of people who always mention they don't like Dong Bai, there's a lot of people who always want to see me do content of her. And usually it's my most successful content as well. So I'm like, I don't know what y'all are... I don't know if y'all actually do hate her or y'all just actually do like her and you're just being modest about it. Like, it's not a bad thing to like a character, as long as you ain't weird about it. I'd say it's pretty much like DDV5. You mostly just go in through the same battles and everything as the same people, get the same kind of cutscenes for the most part. But there will be times, like, if you remember in Dynasty Warriors 5, they had the, they had those, like, little introduction, like, briefings that they do for the character where they talk about, like, their feelings and, like, the whole thing on the situation before the battle or what made the battle happen in Dynasty Warriors 5. They'll occasionally have that with these characters as well. Not always for every battle, but on occasion they will. So we might be able to see, like, one of those types of cutscenes, which is what I'm looking for when we play as South Shu, but we have not run into that yet. So for the most part, yeah, they're all individual stories they'll play. They all kind of, like, go in that same route. It's just that Dynasty Warriors 9 stories are way longer, depending on who you play as. And, there's occasionally going to be a time where you actually see the character, like, give their thoughts on the battle and everything. When they're, like, sitting in the camp by themselves, just, like, having the thought emote going. Like, thinking emote. Unless you read the Romance of Three Kingdoms by Guanzhong, who is very obviously Shu biased. Oh, yeah, we went through that one pretty apparently yesterday. They're very intensely Shu biased. You wouldn't realize that not only did Dune pull the eye out of his face, along with the eye, he also ate it. You know, Shiloh Dune seemed like a pretty beast dude, but... I prefer South Shu, real history, than his character in this game. Yeah, I mean, like, again, nothing so far has really stood out for me in terms of South Shu, aside from him playing fun. But in terms of him, like, story-wise so far, and again, we're only, like, the second chapter in for him. Nothing really interesting so far has happened. I think we went through, like, what, 3 or 4 battles so far with him? So far, nothing really interesting has happened for South Shu in terms of, like, seeing any cutscenes about him or anything like that, so... Again, if it's something I don't feel like I'll enjoy too much, I'll change over characters. And we'll probably play all the way through Dongbai's story, because her story is very short. It's like 2 chapters. I think that's like 4 battles each, so probably 8 battles. You fucking bitch, these arrows. And if I still feel like playing it, maybe we'll play Zhu Shang at least. Probably no Zhou Tsung, because nobody apparently wanted to see fucking Zhou Tsung. I also know I'm altering between the name pronunciations, I'm sorry. It's my brain. I think if at least Sun Jian or at least Sun Jian or Sun Ce, if not both, were alive, would Sun Liu alliance still happen? I don't know, because it really, I feel like it would mostly also be dependent on, like, their individual thinking, and also maybe not relying on Zhou Yu's, like, hate for Shu, since he was basically, like, their main strategist and grand commander and all that stuff. So I don't know. Would it even have happened to begin with? Who knows? What had happened? It just really, I feel like, depends on the individual thinking of Sun Jian and Sun Ce, and how much they would rely on Zhou Yu's word. I feel like at the end of it. Maybe they do the exact same shit as Sun Quan did. Maybe just, like, be a little bit better with it. Maybe worse of it. I don't know. I know there was always, like, high praise for both Sun Jian and Sun Ce. I'm not sure. I did every character storyline. It took a very long time to complete. I imagine it did. For anyone who actually played through every single person's story mode, you're crazy. Congrats on doing it, but you're crazy. All right, let's head over there and take him out. Let's get to the next battle. I want my cutscenes, damn it. And not to mention with Zhou Yu, that animosity carried over with Lu Meng as well. So Lu Meng was also one of the driving factors for Shu's alliance being destroyed. Oops. Yo, what's up, Hex? Welcome over, doing good. Yeah, see what I mean in terms of the combat? I'm hoping they make this, like, to where they can't get juggled so much, because I actually don't like the fact that they can get juggled so much. But it's, like, one of the only ways to really, like, combat them. I know you can also counter and everything, too, but, like, there's really no point. Hey, Lubu kind of cooking me in the back, foe. Look at my boy Sal Ren also putting in some work. Yeah, bye.
绝不会就这样结束了。
At least you couldn't really do that kind of shit in like the other games. I mean, I've seen some people do some crazy combos from like, I remember from DDB7, someone used to do like combo videos and shit. I was like, damn, that's pretty crazy, but I wouldn't personally do something like that. But in this one, it's so easy to combo people. It's so dumb. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the only part where I find the combat to be boring. When I'm going up against a bunch of soldiers, it's like, oh, this is kind of fun. I'm mowing through a lot of people. Great. When I'm actually wanting to fight an officer, it's like, okay, well, this is about as interesting as it gets. So again, it has its pros and cons for me. I like it when I'm going up against a lot of like soldiers, but when I'm going up against officers, especially like commanders and like well-known strong officers like Lu Bu, Guan Yu, and all that stuff, I'm like, all right, well, can we actually make this cool? But I can't because this is how the combat is. Oh no, you don't, bitch! Yeah, there we go. Jesus, this is a slugfest. I get lost in doing the comboing and mowing down enemies, but still, it doesn't need to be like that easy against officers. The only way it gets like a little bit more stressful is if you're going up against multiple officers, because as you were saying, he didn't do a great job because I think he kept getting caught on that arbalist. I think that's what that was, or ballista. But Lu Bu kept getting caught on that. But every time I was attacking Chen Gong and he was close to me, he ended up hitting me out of the combo. So it's a little more stressful when you're with multiple officers, but minus that, it's really not that bad at all.
说那些都没有用，毕竟让最关键的吕布。
During the time of Yuan Shao versus Cao Cao, it would have been best if Shu weren't involved at all. Instead, he should have went south already to greet Wu in advance and playing for Liu Biao and Yuan Shu.
问题在于，吕布一呼百应，兖州
It was a ballista? Okay.
相继造反。
I'm just used to seeing the Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8 ballistas, which look ridiculous.
但是仅凭于此，无法获得天下万。
Yeah, I did notice that a lot of the characters that you like, these officers that you run around with are just usually defending and not really doing too much. The bodyguards, though, I'll give the bodyguards credit. They actually do fight. Salvaran was helping me with combos and stuff, so the bodyguards are at least actually have good, sensible AI intelligence. So I'll give them that at least.
藐视皇帝的董卓而举兵事宜呀。
原来如此，只要展现出大义以及实力，就可以获得天下万民的理解吧。
报告，献帝摆脱了李傕、郭汜等人的掌控，正在洛阳求救。
Oh, we're gonna go get the Emperor. Oh yeah.
来的可真是时候啊！主公，我以为眼下该当应命驰援。
Back to be a nuisance? Well, I'm glad you're here. Please do. Dude, the Chinese dub, I love it. It's so good. Japanese dub's great too. I mean, it's been around the longest, but the Chinese dub is actually really good. And I thought people would probably actually appreciate the authenticity of doing the Chinese dub, so I decided to do that.
I 说荀攸，你明明是个军师，怎么总是不说话呢？军师不是应该不用有人来问，自己就去向主公献计献策的吗？
好了好了，典韦大人，荀攸大人也有自己的考量。
Yo, R. Lily, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. God damn.
现在才会格外小心，谨言慎行。
Hex. R. Lily, the one who gifted it. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate that. Holy shit, thank you. Asahi, Serendipity, and PR Senpai, congratulations on becoming members. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. God damn. You'll be able to have that sweet new badge next to your name too now. The one I just made just last night. It's really cool. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, the fuck is happening? Oh, I was inside that thing. What the fuck? Thank you again very much. I greatly appreciate that. All right, where are we headed? Is this just the battle itself? Oh no, we're still okay.
哦，曹操大人，您来了。陛下一直在等您。
I do greatly appreciate that so many people actually enjoy my fucking content or are nice enough to actually do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
如今竟荒废至此。洛阳如此景况，天子在此必多有不便，而且陈国修葺困难，也不利于防御。不如请陛下移驾许昌，可保无忧。
许昌啊。 对陛下而言，洛阳充满了各种回忆，但是现在也考虑不了这么多了。我会立刻奏明陛下。报告，李傕郭汜已在洛阳西侧布阵。
Maybe Guan Yu would have lived longer. Maybe he would have slain Cao Cao if Liu Bei marched south years before he actually felt the need to.
那群可恶的逆贼！
I also kind of want to know what would happen if Guan Yu actually went through and killed Cao Cao at Cherbi.
东城大人。
Would anything have really changed? I'm assuming probably yes.
请火速上奏陛下，尽快起驾，离开洛阳吧。
Because I don't think, have we ever seen a what if Cao Cao dies at Cherbi? I don't think we ever did we? For these games?
就在虎牢关一带，由颜良和文丑担当先锋，似乎连遮掩的打算都没有了。
他们是想趁我接到陛下时，用武力将陛下强行夺走，难为袁绍准备的如此周全。如果能突破洛阳西面的李傕等人，
Oh, did that happen during DB6 Show You story?
满宠，南面情况如何？
南面驻扎着 白波军出身的杨凤大人的军队，我记得他曾经是李傕的手下，但据说他是护卫。
Wasn't it that the what if Liu Bei and Sun Quan stayed allies? I don't remember. Oh, which game? they have that for a lot of them, surprisingly.
有我一位旧相识。
I know most of the DLCs in this game are what if Shu and Wu are still allies, because for some reason they really fucking love that dynamic. And then I know they had one basically for DB8 as well.
此人名为徐晃，
At least specifically for Shu's story, I think. They try to like stay as allies. I don't know if they truly did anything. This is the one. This game was the one that actually like enacted more, showing them actually work at my side. Because that's also the time. Sorry, I'm getting a blanket. I'm fucking cold.
当前，我军
Also one of the times, if I'm not mistaken,
前有
where
袁绍
Chung Pu in one of the Dynasty Warriors 9 hypotheticals
还有其
fucking
他敌人袭
just
来，
shit talks Guan Yu right to his face.
但是
Which has made me an immensely big Chung Pu fan, even more than I already was.
所有人随我来，一定要将陛下平安送至许昌。陛下，臣曹孟德参见，敢请陛下移驾至微臣的领地。途中或有险阻，臣愿先为陛下开路。
If I remember, it was 8 for Wu's story. Oh, okay. The only thing I remember with Wu's story in 8 was Sun Jian and Sun Ce being alive, but they still wanted to have Sun Quan be the leader. Even though Sun Quan was like, I don't want that fucking responsibility. Oh, right. This is the carriage, isn't it? There was the carriage was in front of me. Where's the carriage? The carriage is supposed to be here. Yo, what's up, Haku? Welcome up. You're doing good. You can probably tell my headache's getting a little bit better because I'm actually like being more loud, but it still hurts like a bitch. I keep getting enthusiastic out of the blue for nothing. Yeah, he thought he couldn't lead it like Sun Jian could, yeah. But that actually does lie the question for me. Does anyone think that Sun Jian and Sun Ce would have done better than what Sun Quan accomplished? Or maybe not even just accomplished, what he did throughout his time as emperor? Again, if they were still alive. Excuse me. right, there's more assassins coming up here. So did that carriage spawn? Okay, now it did. Come on, Sauron, let's do this. Get out of here. You think so? I think Sun Ce would have done better than Sun Quan. I think so. I thought so too. There was so much goddamn praise for Sun Jian, because he was also like conquering a bunch of lands at such like a young, I think still in his 20s, I think, that at a young age he was still doing great and getting so much praise. And like, I mean, hell, bro was even called the Little Conqueror, which in my opinion is a fucking awesome title. Yo, first person mode in Dynasty Warriors 9? God, imagine if they actually did have this. Where are we going? I got y'all. At least some of you. Ooh, he's super armoring through my attacks. Okay. Finally a little bit something. The only time I don't mind a little bit of super armor, because since I'm like kicking their asses. And he's dead. Sun Jian was called... Oh, yeah, I remember him being called that, yeah. It was for all the high-stress environments and lack of decent healthcare that caused so many cardiac issues. The what-ifs might have ended up as history. Oh, that's true. Okay. Fair point, fair point. Artificer? I'm so sorry if I just butchered your fucking name there, but welcome, hope you're doing good. Artificer or Artificer? Or Artificer? Yeah, I also, yeah, I saw that he had a lot more, he had a lot more ambition than Xuan did. Xuan just kind of just wanted to just sit there and just like, it really didn't feel like he had much ambition, and he was kind of persuaded into like taking like the rest of like the land and even like Jing and everything too. Like, he wanted it, he really did, but it really felt like he was getting pushed more and more to actually like, hey, actually fucking do it, idiot. Where Sun Ce, I feel like, would have just acted upon it. That's actually another thing, too. Say we ended up going to that whole scenario with Shu still having Jing Province after Liu Biao's death, and Sun Ce actually ended up wanted Jing Province just like the others did. How would that go down? Do you think Sun Ce would have still been able to get Jing Province and also prosper off of it? Because it felt like Wu didn't really prosper too much even after taking Jing Province, which was surprising since that was like the most wanted place in the country. Like, Wei wanted it, Shu wanted it, Wu, of course, were desperate for it. So, like, do you think it would have went better if Sun Ce had Jing Province instead of Sun Quan? Where am I? I'm in the water. What's up, Pierre Senpai? Hope you're doing good. Dude, I love the badges. I'm so glad I made those badges. Those look awesome. Now, again, I'm going off of... Now, to say what you said there, I know Romance of the Three Kingdoms is insanely Shu biased, so I want to know if this is actually true or not. Because for Liu Biao, didn't he technically want to hand over Jing Province to Liu Bei? And at the time, once Liu Biao was dead, what was his son? Liu Cong, I think it was? There was Liu Qi and Liu Cong, I think. Who I think surrendered to Cao Cao, which was Liu Cong, and then Liu Qi ended up trying to like resist and join Liu Bei. And then when he died, he was supposed to give it to Liu Bei. I think that was at least his intention. So where does Wu technically fit into this, where they got Jing Province stolen? Is what I'm asking here. Did they actually get it stolen, or because was it actually ever really truly like, I'm saying from like Sun Jian to to Sun Quan. At what point was it stolen? At one point did Liu Bei steal it from Wu, if Wu never had it, and Liu Biao was the one that had it? Not to say that like any descendants didn't have Jing at the time, but Liu Biao, from the time of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Liu Biao had Jing province. Yeah, that was really stupid. I was really pissed off that Liu Bei ended up never taking the goddamn place. Jing province was succeeded to Liu Biao by the Sun family as an appeasement tactic. So they didn't realistically steal it then, did they? Because they gave it to Liu Biao. Is that really stealing then? And especially if the next ruler, which was Liu Biao, wanted Liu Bei to have it, is that really stealing at the end of the day? Like I'm not trying to be a Shu apologist here. I'm actually just I want to get the facts right about it. Ooh, slash gen. Alright, where's the next person we need to take out? Oh, he's right there. Okay. I think Wu Squirt would have been all for war if Sun Tzu was still around, as opposed to Sun Quan. But Tzu still cared about maintaining territory. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I do remember that he showed a little bit. He still showed good care for like maintaining his area, his home. I think Liu Song took over Jing and surrendered to Cao Cao. Yeah, so that's what I'm asking. So at what point did Liu Bei steal it from Wu? Because after they gave it to Liu Biao, it doesn't sound. After the Sun family gave it to Liu Biao, they doesn't really seem they had any involvement with Jing province until Shu had it, and they're like, well, I want it now. So where in this case does it line up to where they stole it? Because from the sound of it, it just looks like when Cao Cao got it, Liu Bei pretty much just took advantage of Cao Cao's weakness after the Battle of Cherbi, took Jing province and all his history. So in a way, it's like, did Wu really do anything to truly deserve it? Maybe they did a little bit of finagling that I'm not aware of, where like they were like, oh, you can. Maybe they said you can have it before Cherbi ended up happening. I'm saying, like, you can have that as payment for helping us against Cao Cao Cherbi. If they gave that, I'm like, all right. I mean, they're being a little snakes about it, but at the same time, I mean, shit. I mean, it sounds like they still took it at the end of the day. What's up, Mark? Welcome over. Doing good. I need to hang on. I need to make the chat a little bit bigger on my OBS. Sorry, give me a second. Sauron, we really need to get you. Yeah, I remember it was split between Wu and Shu at one point. Yeah, because Shu even gave them some of the territory to like appease them for a little bit before they got Yi province, which is where Liu Zhong was. So that's what I'm asking. I know Zhuge Liang mentioned that he promised to take that, give them the land after the major conflicts were over, but was that after Cherbi, or was that a promise they made before Cherbi? Is what I'm getting. Is what I'm asking. Wu and Shu joined forces against Wei, where Wu was the main army and took over Jing, but thanks to Zhuge Liang, Shu took Jing right under their noses. Sorry, hang on, let me deal with this battle real quick. I'm liking Cao Shu. Still trying to wait and see how he is as a character, because right now we haven't really got any like big important stories about him, and so far he just seems like, I ain't gonna lie, a little generic at the moment for his character. But moveset wise, he's actually really fun. I feel like he's the most fun out of all the people who use this fan blade. I think that's what they call it, right? The fan blade? I don't remember. But yeah, I think he's the most fun out of them. Because I didn't find this moveset really enjoyable when I played with Strong Hui, but I find it fun with Cao Shu for some reason. Maybe it's his trigger attacks where he can combo better into them. I'm not sure, but like I really love his moves. His Musos are really nice too. His aerial and standing Musos are really cool to use. But yeah, I'm just trying to wait on see how he is as a character. But in terms of his gameplay, he's really fun. Well, that's why my shit ain't moving. I forgot to bring it all the way down. My bad. Oh, it was them kind of going back on an agreement that they did for Wu to have Jing province. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with chat. I know y'all are helping me get this history lesson in. I'm trying to focus on the battle and also just focus on y'all as well. So is this where Shu Huang actually officially joins Wei? I'm guessing? Sorry, I know for some reason, and I love it, and I'm not saying this in any mean way. I love it. I love how this sparks like so much discussion about like who was in the right or wrong when it came to Jing Province and all that. I love the discussion about it, and I'm glad that y'all are being actually like very, very nice to each other about it too. Because I know I've seen a lot of discussions about this where people get like super pissed at each other, like because some are like huge fans of Shu, others are huge fans of Wu, but y'all are being very, very, very nice about it and respectful about it. So thank you for being respectful about it and respecting everyone else. Thank you. It was only after Cherubi that Jing's significance was realized, which meant Shu and had tactical advantage with it in their possession. Oh, okay. Not only just due to the fact that it was a big territory, for one, it also was because it had just like, because the land was so great and fertile, right? It's like of how much like supplies you could make out of that territory and everything. That was one of the big reasons why people wanted it so badly, I'm assuming, right? Is there any other one nearby? Yes, there's the Assassins from Chang'an. We'll do that one next. This game has really turned into just a really nice fucking vibe game. For the most part. I can't go that way. Just where we can just chat, discuss, and hang out. No one was in the right, it's war. There you go. It's true. I will give that. That's honestly one of the best ones right there. It's war. None of it's going to be technically right. I think most people are just like stuck up on the thing with it being like honorable and everything, like lying and probably all that stuff, which I get. But again, it's war, and let's be real. Let's be a little bit fair. And again, Shu's like one of my least favorite kingdoms, so don't think this is me again being a Shu apologist or anything. Let's be real. Wu was always planning to take out Shu, always. So you know they're kind of just looking out for their own skin, which I completely understand. If they were gonna take Jing Province from Shu, let's be real. Wu was gonna probably try to kill him because Wu despised Shu. Specifically, large factors of Wu hated Shu a lot. So whether they were lying out of their teeth about giving back Jing Province or not, I kind of get it. Where the negotiation way is going a little rough near the end, which is what caused it to go bad. Specifically after leaving Guan Yu in charge, and he's put his foot in his mouth a little too much. Yes, but I feel like if it wasn't mostly for Guan Yu doing all that shit, then maybe they would have been. Why'd they lock me in? What the fuck, dude? Why'd I get locked in? Get me out of here. So that's what I'm feeling like. If it wasn't for like, if they didn't keep Jing Province, because Zhou Yu and Lu Meng were always wanting to kill off Shu, always. Even kind of like having like Sun Quan wanted to kill them off too. But it felt like specifically those two from what I was watching. So like I kind of understand where they were coming from with like wanting to keep it. And like actually have like a good foot ground in case people tried to in case we actually did try to attack, which to be fair they did at some points. They did try to attack and take Jing Province from them, but they were able to hold it off. But still, like that only proves my point a little bit more that like they probably needed to keep it because they're like because Wu was scheming to fucking kill them. As soon as like Cherubi was happening and Zhou Yu met Zhuge Liang, he was like, yeah, they're gonna be a threat. We need to off them. He was never seeing them as truly an ally. He was seeing them as just nothing but an obstacle for them. And that's one of the big reasons why it was so dangerous. Oh, I'm sure Lu Xun hated it to their memory too. Wasn't he the one that kind of like brought back the whole thing of like Shu and, or maybe, because in the show at least, I know in this game's cutscene, they show Zhuge Liang and Lu Xun being the ones to discuss the alliance after the Battle of Yiling. And then I think but I think in the show of the Three Kingdoms, they show, I think it's Zhuge Liang's brother to reignite the alliance with Wu and Shu again after the Battle of Yiling when Liu Bei's about to die. So like, you know, I kind of understand it. I think it's just that they really didn't like do too well with appeasing the people who were already trying to kill them, which in my opinion kind of already felt like a losing scenario for Shu because again, Wu wanted to kill them regardless. But there was times where Shu put their foot in their mouth and didn't really help out with that situation. But that's just how I see it. So in a way, I don't blame them for taking Jing Province, because again, Wu was plotting to kill them. They never liked Shu to begin with. They always saw them as an obstacle because of Zhuge Liang. Maybe even a bit of Liu Bei too. I know a lot of the focus was mostly on Zhuge Liang and everything. But it's so I understand why they did what they did to keep Jing Province. And a lot of it for on Wu's side was animosity and greed for Jing Province. Animosity towards Shu and Zhuge Liang specifically, and the greed for Jing Province. Instead of just like realizing the bigger picture, at least for the time being. And I don't know, again, I don't know how it would have went. Maybe Shu would have just done the same thing. They would have just went ahead and just took out Wu completely. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I know there's a lot of people in Shu that didn't like Wu either. But at the end of the day, if they just kept that alliance going, they probably really could have just finished off Wei altogether. And then we could have seen what would have happened after that. Maybe Shu would have still gotten the biggest advantage out of that compared to Wu. I don't know. Most likely, yes, they would have. And that's probably where they were thinking, we got to get rid of Shu, because they're going to be the biggest threat. Again, I'm not entirely sure how that would have went. That's what I was saying, too. I think that was the biggest nail in the coffin there when they were compromising the fact that, like, maybe they could go into another, like, marriage with Sun Quan's family member and Guan Yu's, who I think it was the daughter for Guan Yu, and he didn't want. I know he insulted like both Sun Quan and Sun Quan's family member, who I don't remember specifically which one that was. So like, you know, Guan Yu was probably the catalyst for that shit going south. Let's be real, going south even more than it should have. That was really dumb on Guan Yu's end. But, you know. Oh, it's Chuan's son? Okay, there you go. So I feel like a big factor of it was the fact that they left Guan Yu to be in charge of Jing Province, because I ain't gonna lie, bro had an ego. He had an ego to him. All right, where's the next closest battlefield? I guess this one. All right, let's wait for this one to go away. Yeah, Guan Yu, no offense to the guy, I know he had like a lot of I know he has like a lot of praise. He's seen as this like mythological legend. Literally, he's in every single fucking video game that does like collabs and like and all that shit. So like, God of War, I get it, but he had his head up his own ass quite a few times, and that's what made him to become like one of the big reasons the alliance like faded. Is because like because I think that was their last ditch effort to like try to have Guan Yu's daughter and Sun Quan's son marry each other to try to keep the alliance going. I don't really know if Shu had or Wu had any alternative motive about it. I don't remember, but I think because of his response to it, that's what truly led to them being like, all right, fuck it, we're just gonna go take Jing Province from them. We're just gonna go help Wei, and we're gonna go take out Guan Yu right now and take Jing Province for ourselves. I'm assuming that's where that went. Dump through today's lens. Oh, sorry, chat, like just auto-scrolled. Back then, honor meant everything. Without it, you were nothing, had nothing. Oh yeah, I saw a lot of things, and there was someone who, again, I can't remember the name of it, and I feel really bad because their video was really great. I plugged their thing a little bit ago because it was so good. Their explanation of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms novel. I don't remember who it was though, so I'm greatly sorry for that. But they even mentioned too, like, yeah, honor, loyalty was everything. Like, if you killed your own family for the sake of your lord, they're like, oh, dude, that's awesome. Good job, bro. Thank you. It's like, oh, okay. Like, I do get it. Like, that really was everything. Like, back in the day was a very interesting time. That one cutscene after Lu Meng versus Guan Yu made Lu Meng my favorite character. This is coming from someone with a Guan Yu statue in my room. That's fair. No, that shit was pretty cool. That shit was pretty cool. I liked it. I do like, at least, I know they didn't show it in Romance of the Three Kingdoms or anything like that, but I do like that, at least for Dynasty Warriors, they made Xiahou Jun basically that other person that, like, supposedly might have killed Guan Yu. I know it's, at this point, pretty much guaranteed that it was Lu Meng, but it was still just really cool to also see, like, Xiahou Jun and Lu Meng kind of have that, like, same hate towards Guan Yu, and they were both kind of that leading factor to him being defeated at Den Castle, but I still really love and appreciate Lu Meng for, well, not appreciate, but I still really love the fact that it was Lu Meng who ended up doing. He actually managed to do what Zhou Yu was trying to do with getting Jing Province and everything. So, and Lu Su, because Lu Su, I think at the time was also dying too. Or dead at that point. I can't remember. Because Lu Su was the one who was always trying to go for peace. While Zhou Yu and Lu Meng were trying to go for, you know, fucking bloodshed because they hate Shu and they want to Jing province as soon as possible. So props to Lu Meng at least for doing that. Yo, Muso from Sao Ren? Alright, that was pretty sick. He sent his ass flying. Oh my god, these archers are so goddamn annoying. The archers are the only thing that are, like, kicking my ass right now. Zhao Yun and Zhuge Liang should have headed to Shu's army at Fan Castle. One other thing I'm kind of curious about as well. What would have happened? Because I really want to, because I know not many people mention this as well. What would have, because I know they did like a hypothetical for it and all that stuff, but like, what would have happened if like Pang Tong, for instance, was still alive too? Maybe he would have been one of the, the next brilliant person to be alongside Guan Yu, maybe keep him under control and all that shit. And be that strategist for him, like how Zhuge Liang was for Liu Bei and Yi province. He could have been that strategist for Guan Yu, and that maybe voice of reason for him in Jing province. And maybe it wouldn't have gone as bad. Maybe. I'm not sure. Bro, fuck all of the archers. Jesus Christ. I hate ow. I fucking hate ow. All right, am I done with this objective? Am I done? Okay, I think we did it. Jesus Christ, I'm getting away from those fucking archers. All right, where do we go to next? Oh, extravagance. I'm gonna go to that one. Oh, it's with the treasures and stuff. Oh, right, because Yuan Shu is our final opponent here. Okay. Actually, probably go do these because they're further away. We'll just fast travel to these. Yeah, no, archers are a humongous pain in the ass. I think Dun had more hatred for Guan Yu than Lu Meng because he was jealous of Guan Yu for gaining the admiration of Cao Cao. That's a fair point too. Yeah, very, very, very fair point. Archers kill half the cast. Considering Pang Tong insulted Zhou Yu, I think not. Didn't in some like small ways, Zhuge Liang constantly roast Zhou Yu as well, and was one of the leading factors to him fucking dying. So it probably would have had to been something that like Zhou Yu didn't take any part in my personal opinion. Like I'm saying, like a lot of the stuff with Zhuge Liang at Jing province still would have played out the same way. And then after that, they would have left Pang Tong there to be with Guan Yu, and Zhuge Liang, of course, would have stayed with Liu Bei. I don't know. I feel like something would have been different there. I feel like the dude. Yeah, did Pang Tong have a mouth on him? Yeah, he did. I mean, let's be real. All of them had fucking mouths on them. All of them. Oh, this is. Can I just say real quick, off topic, real fast? This is a fucking awesome view. I love coming up here sometimes just for these views when you're like doing a siege battle against a gate and stuff or against a whole castle, and this is your sight of just seeing like, look at this lineup of like platoons or battalions or whatever, and then you see the combat going down there. Like that shit looks awesome, dude. I love this view so much. It's so nice. Yeah, pretty much almost every single Shu officer had an ego. To be fair, a lot of people from other forces did too. Dwarf guy feeding his wife to Liu Bei. Yeah, he was so angry at Zhuge Liang, Zhou Yu legit just like died, which was no offense to the poor guy, but that was really funny to hear. Literally, he was so angry he died. I was like, damn, you really gotta have some like severe anger issues if you got that going on for you. He died because he was too mad. Bro would not made it as a Sith from Star Wars, bro. He would have not have made it. Literally, when you're a Sith in Star Wars, you stay angry enough to live. Like, look at Darth Maul. Got cut in half, went down a fucking like shaft, thousands of feet down probably, and he lived because he was too angry to die. Zhou Yu was too angry. And he did die. Like, I love that shit. That's so funny to me. I love that. Bro would not have made it as a fucking Sith Lord. That's so funny to me. I didn't even think about that comparison until just now. Oh, no, we're slowly making our way. Oh, they hit me closer. All right. What's up, Mayo? Welcome up. We're doing good. The draw distance the past few games has been really awesome. In SW5, you can see enemies halfway across the map. It's so cool. Like, I'm like, again, like, with some of these games being good or not, it can always be debated. But like, I will say their graphical shit normally gets like really good. Like, I'm not gonna say, like, I still think this game looks pretty. Does it have its graphical issues where things don't render in properly a lot of times? Yeah. 100%. Especially Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, where you're going from scene to scene constantly, and it like does not render the shit properly. But like, looking at this kind of view, even if it's just an open area, I understand that, so it's not like the most impressive thing in the world. It just looks so cool, and the render distance is so incredibly awesome. I could see a fucking castle from all the way over here. Like, it's wild, dude. It's so cool. I will at least always give them that, give them the props for, like, at least graphically always making the games look really nice. Again, 9 can at least be a little, questionable at times with its graphical issues and glitches, but when the game doesn't have that, bro, it looks gorgeous. I think this is still one of the best-looking Warriors games, but or Dynasty Warriors games, I'll say, because I think SW5 is still the most beautiful Dynasty like Warriors game out there. I think SW5 is by far the prettiest one. But this shit looks cool from like more of a more realistic graphics setting. This game looks great. From an art style standpoint and overall standpoint of graphics, I think SW5 is the most prettiest game ever. Warriors game, excuse me, Warriors game. If Dynasty 9 was a linear game, it would have been so beautiful. The graphics are good, but the world design had to be so bland because of the scale. Yeah, that I agree completely on that, 100%. Joey was too angry at himself because he failed to outwit Jigiliong, and that shame killed him. But that's the thing, it was just so funny. Just the fact that he just got so incredibly angry, it legit like spat out blood pretty much and killed himself. Not on purpose, it killed him. It's better, not him killing himself. Local news, Zhou Yu, resident anger man, gets so mad he gives himself a stroke and dies. More at 11. That's awesome. Also, saw a little dog. Welcome up, you're doing good. To be honest, I prefer this art direction over SW5. So this is the thing for me. I can't really say this is art direction per se. Like, and that's no shot on like artists or anything that probably like did work on it, but like, I feel like it's more, when I look at like graphics and actual art, like, because the graphics can be seen as a thing of art as well. Don't get me wrong on that. Like I feel like this is more like it's hard to put it into words because I'm not trying to make it sound disrespectful to the people who did work on the graphics for this game. Because again, I think there's a lot of moments in this game where it looks amazing. I really do. Like I think like the scenery that we get in this game for sometimes is great. It's at least when you're on like major landmarks. Like when we were back there at that castle, that open battlefield with all those soldiers and everything, I thought that looked great. The lighting and everything, gorgeous. It's just like, again, like where it's just some graphical issues where just like some things don't render in properly and all that stuff. But when everything like looks properly rendered and everything, it looks great. One of my favorite areas, you know, we'll take a hang on, can I take a field trip real quick? One of my favorite areas, weirdly enough, and it's another open area, but for some reason, something about it, unless I get mistaken, this actually looks like a hot piece of ass because I don't remember how it looks. It's been so long. Oh, I don't want it to be nighttime. Fuck, hold on. We'll get back to the story in a second. We're doing a little side. We're doing good on time. If I go a little longer today, it's no big deal. I think my headache's mostly fully gone. All right. Advanced time. Morning. There's just some specific areas that just look so good to me. Oh, sorry, Sauron, you're still all the way over there. No rain? Okay, cool, no rain. Oh, wait, nope, it is raining. Hang on. Change the weather. Oh, I don't have the... Right, I have to... Hang on, I have to put in my proper furniture here. Okay, now I should be able to do it. There we go, change weather. Sunny as all hell, my guy. I just tried to get on Sauron's horse. That was not his. Or that was not mine. For some weird reason, the area on this side of Chengdu just looked... It's an open field and all that stuff, which is like, you know, it could be seen as pretty boring, which I understand to a lot of people. But like, for some reason, when I get out here to the grassy areas of this territory and just seeing the view of it from the castle from one side and then like the river and and the river over there to the other side, I don't know why. Some of this shit just looks... I love open fields a lot for some reason. I don't know why. But this shit just feels like so pretty to me. It feels just so calming, open, like I love open roaded like areas, like nothing to your left, nothing really to your right, just a big open road and all that stuff. I love that even during like road trips and shit. Like this kind of shit, I always just thought was like just super pretty. Like again, seeing the castle over there to the right side, seeing like the river over there to the left. You can't really see because of the hill right now, but being able to see just like this great view right here is awesome. My favorite view in the game though, which is a place I always go. Actually, no. Before we do that, let's go to another area. I gotta remember where it is though. Let's see. I think it's around here. No, it's Lake Po Yang. Is it this one? I don't think it's this one. Oh yeah, Jiggle was always a troll even to death, yeah. I wish Space DB9 had custom characters. I don't care how bad it is. I would play for hours creating my own stories with my characters. Oh, 100%. 100%. I would love if the base games went back to having custom characters and shit. This wasn't the area, but this is actually still pretty nice too. Where was the place that I'm thinking of? It had like those, I think it was like a stone, kind of like stone type thing. I remember where it is. Like it had a bunch of pillars on it and everything. I don't remember where that is though. Is it over here? No, I don't think it's Mount Yi. This is just a stream. It's not that place. How's DB9? I'm having fun. I'm honestly having really a lot of fun with it. Right now we're just doing a little bit of wandering around. Wunan Stone Forest. Oh, is it this one here? Oh, wait, that was Yunnan, unless that was a mistype. Oh, but it's nighttime, though. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, hang on, let's go make it daytime. Where's my house? That view in the morning looks really nice, too. I love it. No, you're all good. You still got me to the place I needed to be, so if anything, thank you. Oh, not weather. We're fine with weather. Hang on, let me change this. On the water. Easily my favorite looking house as well. I love this house so much. It's so good. And again, we'll get back to the story in a second. We can talk more. But I just really want to see the... Give me that morning, baby. Like, look at this fucking, like, these trees and shit, too. It looks really good. Alright, let's head back over here. Like, I don't know why. I love this fucking view. It looks great. Again, is it the most impressive graphical thing in the world? No. But it still looks really good. I love it. It looks so nice. I love seeing this, like, view here. It's so cool. I really like the view of this area. But now we're gonna go to my favorite area. My favorite area. All the way up here. And no, it's not, is it? Yeah, the Huko Waterfall. Again, I would argue this isn't like the most impressive looking area. But this is the house I always came to before like videos and such. I don't know why. This area just looks so nice. I always love the running water of the waterfall in this area. It looks so good. Just looking out into the water and everything. Again, I feel like these games look just like... Do they have their moments where they look... Do you think the water could look a little bit better? Yeah, I think so. Is it the worst kind of water I've ever seen? No, but I mean, you can definitely see from like that instance right there. It's not the greatest. But like, I love this view. It's so good. I love the view of the waterfall. Actually, hang on, I forgot. I can actually go into photo mode for this shit. Hold on. The only issue for photo mode, it doesn't... How do you go fast camera? There you go. Like, look at this fucking view. It looks so good. I love it. Again, this game has its moments where it can be very pretty. Does it have its moments where it still can be a glitchy, broken mess? 100%. Specifically in, like, buildings and shit. I don't know why. But, we're gonna go back to the game now. Back to the battle, I mean. Yeah, that's where I did most of my thumbnails for my old Dynasty Warriors 9 videos, because I loved the waterfall so much. That was literally the place I went to most of the time, just so I could like have a good thumbnail for it, and do my video intros there too. It was so nice. I loved it. Again, this place has some really good looking areas to it, and I do think the game, when it like actually renders properly, is a nice looking game. It's just, again, the big issue is that it just has such a large map that it like sometimes struggles to load everything in at once as you're getting closer to it, or even like teleporting through stuff like that. It can be pretty rough, but it's still a pretty good looking game. Oh, there's a waterfall over there too. Oh, you're right. I could show photo mode for that. Also, I will say the night lighting is gorgeous. I love the night lighting. Where are we right now? Oh, we're at Guandu, I think? Yeah, we're at Guandu at the moment. Yeah, that's true. We can do that too. being able to see some of the castles like light up at night is also a really, really cool thing as well. All right, let's go ahead and use this. Use the elixir to get through this battle a little bit quicker now since we wasted a lot of time. By a lot of time, I mean like probably 5 minutes, but that's all right. Yeah, the fire and lightning look specifically to me the best at night. It's so nice. Stone Sentinel Maze and Red Cliff. An easy top 2 for me. That's fair. I haven't been to the Stone Sentinel Maze too much because I don't really usually go back and replay the Battle of Yiling that much. Mostly just because I usually play with like early chapter characters because, again, that's where it's mostly more interesting. No offense to late Woo, the late Three Kingdoms, I mean. Welcome back, Tori. And I don't know why, if by some weird reason I didn't say hello to you at first, I'm going to say it now. Hello, Tori. Hope you're doing good. Welcome. They put so much time into DDB9. I kind of wish they put that much time into DDB9E. I wish they put that much effort into every single game past Dynasty Warriors 9. But, like, because again, like, DDB9 Empires came out, dropped some of their DLCs, done. Samurai Warriors 5 came out, dropped some of their DLCs, done. Warriors Odyssey 4, I'm not doing this in any specific order. I know these aren't all in proper order. Warriors Odyssey 4 came out. Again, I'm convinced it was as a damage control game. Dropped the game out, dropped some DLC, done. Had an ultimate game. I don't think they dropped any DLC for that one. Done. It's like, what happened? Where'd all the love go from this game to the other one? Like all the other games that I just mentioned. Where's the love for them? Again, they're pretty okay on their first playthrough, but after that, it's like, what happened? Hulao Gate has a really cool design. That's probably my favorite Hulao Gate design. Again, for when it came to like major landmarks, I think they knocked it out of the park. Major like important castles and capitals, things like Hulao Gate and Sishui Gate are like very impressive to look at. I think they look great. I think they look amazing. Unfortunately, they didn't do that for the rest of the game. for the rest of the areas, they didn't really do that well. The Great Wall looks pretty cool too, even though you'd get like nothing happening over there at the Great Wall, which kind of was shocking to me. I had one of the most insane DW8E battles recently. I had a custom strategist character who appeared as an enemy with a lot of large stratagems, and she sat in the back and kept firing the stratagems. That sounds really dope, actually. That sounds really cool. Oh, fuck. Wait, what am I doing? What's the objective here? Oh, okay. I have to reach the site. Okay. I don't know why I didn't just... Okay. Whatever. I'm not sure if he got married or not. I'm assuming he would have been married. It seemed like everybody would get married in this time period. Could have been from like anybody too. But yeah, I would imagine so. Oh, is Losung Village the place where you see Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei for the first time? The one that has all it has the peach garden. That place is also very nice too. I've had a couple. Actually, I think it was like my 2-year ago review of Dynasty Warriors 9. I think that's where I took the picture with Lu Lingqi. I'll see if I can find that actually really quick. Where's my... Oh, my browser's on the wrong side. Whoops. Sorry, I'm hitting wildly. Did we get that objective done yet? Okay, we did. We can just go take out... Let's go take out Yuan Shu, and then I'll look for that thumbnail. Oh, we're only an hour and 17 minutes in. We can still go for a little bit. Nice. I thought with all that time wasting of me just going through the areas, it made me waste like 30 minutes. I was probably only like 5 or 10 minutes at max. Oh, shit. Yo, I knocked him across the damn river. Let's go. No, not happening, pal. Also, Longzhong Village, where Zhuge Liang's cottage is situated. It's a nice place to look at and take pictures in. Oh, that's cool. Was that my 2-year review? I think that was my 2-year review of Dynasty Warriors 9. All right, let me get up here so they don't like start hurting me. There we go. Let me see if I can find this thumbnail real quick while they're doing these stuff real quick. It should be probably my most popular video, I think. I forgot that the Emperor was a young adult at this point, or like maybe teenager or something. Because I remember at the beginning of the show, he was literally a child. Yeah, here it is. Hang on, I'm gonna make sure this doesn't actually make any audio. So I don't want to hear my voice because I hate my voice. Dang, they got 73K. That's crazy. I never even looked back at this video at all, honestly. I just knew it was like my most popular one. That was it. Yeah, honest review 2 years later. Holy shit, that's crazy. Don't want to do that.
当今世界，诸侯跋扈纷纷为私欲奔走，天下已成群雄割据之势。若无人加以辖制，更新礼法，天下将永无宁日。
Let me studio mode this so I can just drag it over.
群雄，平息战乱。
I'll do it once this cutscene's over.
智谋于武艺，而安抚民心。 则需要陛下的权威。
He probably should. Yuan-Shu would be kind of one of those people to just try to fucking low blow somebody. I'll have to check out Longzhong Village because I don't remember that one. I think everyone got married unless they were queer because marriage was viewed as benefit of both families. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I would imagine he's like a teenager at this point.
朕愿意尽全力协助你。
是。陛下后裔臣敏感。
That's just got a really great design in this game. I don't really think Cao Cao's designs have like been misses at all in any of the games. Pretty sure I just love every single one of his designs. Oh, is that a chapter done? I thought it ends after Lu Bu dies. Oh yeah, I guess a new chapter. Okay, wow. Hey, another chapter done. I forgot Luo Young's just got this gigantic fucking mountain in front of them. The only one I don't fuck with much is his 5 outfit, but that one's very good too. Oh, okay. That's one of my personal favorite ones. But hey, to each their own. I respect it. Yeah, it's still, yeah, it is a great design. I know most of his designs have a cape. For some reason, I was like, oh, okay, the cape's cool. But there were times where I actually liked them without the cape. I don't know why. And I think in terms of one of his weaker designs, which is shocking to me to say, I think his Dynasty Warriors 4 design was my least favorite. Still a great one, though. Like I said, it's kind of your situation. I don't fuck with it too much, but it's still a great design. I just don't fuck with it too much. Goofy idea, Emperor story mode, where he has had enough and murders everyone. That'd be actually really cool to actually see him, like, you know, fucking girl pair. But yeah, real quick, if it ends up popping up after this. There's my thing. You can see from the village and everything. Hang on, I'll pause this. You can see right here, the peach garden and everything. This is for my honest thoughts 2 years later, which was like, God, how old is this video now? 4 years ago. Probably 5 at this point, I think, but no, it should be 4. Yeah, 4. Which baffles me. Yeah, I took this picture of Lu Lingqi behind the peach garden, and as you can see, 4 years later, my means of making thumbnails still sucks. It's bad, but hey, all right. Somehow y'all still were interested enough to click on the thumbnail. Oi.
吕布军引发的混乱，也比想象中结束得更快。
Tori, thank you very much for the $1 super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I don't know why the alert didn't pop up, but thank you. Unless it's super delay, which probably is. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, there it is. Speak of the devil.
Tori Yui super chatted $1.
I will say, as much as people fucking hate these types of thumbnails, not the ones that I make, despite people always have the one where someone has like a shocked expression on their face when they have something on the video, I did that, I think, once for my Like a Dragon reaction, for the Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth trailer. I think it broke 7K. Something not Warriors related broke 7 fucking K on my channel. I think because I gave a shocked expression on my VTuber model. I was like, oh shit, that actually works. You know? So if anyone knows wrestling real quick, The Undertaker now has his own podcast on YouTube. And he's actually using the shocked expression for a lot of it. Yeah, I just looked at your comment. I was about to read it. If by some miracle they added more female fighters as playable characters, who would you want them to be? Wei Wu, Shu Jin, or other? Do I only get to pick one kingdom? Or are you just saying, like, who would I want in, like, in each one that I can think of? Oh, also, you also said you think it's cool it's a robe instead of a cape. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Set's House DB3 designs that way, too. What's up, Louie? Welcome over, doing good? Oh, in general? Okay. Non-mon girls. Ma Yun-Lu would probably be one, since that's Zhao Yun's wife. I would love to see Zhao Yun actually get some fucking action for once in his goddamn life. For over 25 fucking years, this man has not gotten laid, but he somehow had 2 kids. Let my boy have his moment. And then, but in all seriousness, I think it would just be really cool to see that dynamic with Zhao Yun and his wife for once. Not to mention as well, I feel like that could be a good way for them to also have more interactions with Ma Chao and Zhao Yun, since a lot of people did like that for Dynasty Warriors 6, where they actually had interactions. And then, weirdly, I would like to see Lady Wu, who was married to Sun Jian. I'd like to see that. Even if she ends up being just like a NPC character. Well, you said playable. Yeah, I'd be fine with that still, if she could be one. Because I know a lot of like the female characters in like Romance of the Kingdoms didn't really fight, but I know in Dynasty Warriors that make them fight. So yeah, I'd be fine with that. If they put Lady Wu in, have her fight alongside Sun Jian. Maybe even show up like after the fact too. Oh, dude, the iconic cutscene. Actually, I never got to see this in Chinese dub before. This is actually a treat. Like, look at this. Like, I think these aren't even pre-rendered cutscenes. I think these are just cutscenes from the actual game, because these are the same models and everything. Dude, Satsu looks so fucking cool. We don't talk about Shahoji. We do not talk about her. The only character so far that I like was like, why is she a character? I'll read comments after this is over. Which I think it's over. Love that cutscene though. Has there been any other games that had that cutscene with them talking? I know they have mentioned that plenty of times throughout the games, but did they ever actually really have like an actual cutscene of them eating together? I don't remember. Like outside of Dynasty Warriors 9? Oh, they did it in 5? Really? Wow. Okay. All right, let me read some of these cutscenes. Let me read some of these comments. I'm also like trying to look over so I make sure I look at the story. But yeah, so far cutscene-wise and story-wise, I'm actually kind of enjoying myself watching these. Funny detail in 9 Empires, to have Zheng Chunhua like you need to have the personality that's exact opposite of Sima Yi. That's funny. I love that. I would imagine Zhao Yun would be extremely protective over his wife. That's what I want to see. I would love that. I could see him being extremely overprotective, and I'm not super familiar with Ma Yunlu's like personality or anything like that. But if they did go with this dynamic, because I know sometimes they take pleasantries to them for themselves, Koei Tecmo, for their writing, and or Omega Force, and they go ahead and make the character how they want them to be sometimes. So I could see Zhao Yun being kind of protective, but her just being like, "Can you stop fucking protecting me? I got this." Like, and as time goes on, he realizes like he wasn't really treating her as an equal for the battlefield and everything. That'd be kind of nice, having that little like character development there for Zhao Yun. And something like bad about Zhao Yun is just him being very overprotective about her. But Ma Yunlu's basically saying like, you don't always need to protect me. We can just fight together, basically, kind of deal. Mostly just him being very attached and not wanting to lose Ma Yunlu on the battlefield. I want to see Sun Quan get scolded in Dynasty Warriors, like Romance of the Third Kingdom's 2010 drama. That's where I got the idea for Lady Wu from. It's really funny. Reminds you of Vegeta, Cao Cao. More of mindset rather than looks. I would want her to be a little bit different from Ma Chao. Have some similarities in personality, but still be different in some regards. The funny and interesting of Zhao Yun and his wife had a Zhou Yu Xiao Qiao relationship. I wouldn't want to see Ma Yunlu be a Xiao Qiao, in all fairness. Would it be cute to see, especially with someone like Zhao Yun, like be in that kind of situation? It'd be cute, but I would not want to see Ma Yunlu be like Xiao Qiao, like a child. I wouldn't want to see that. That's where like I feel like depending on how they would do Ma Yunlu's character, if they ever did put her in the game, I think it would be really great to see, like, they could make a good dynamic that could even flesh out Zhao Yun a bit more. Because let's be real, Zhao Yun, badass character, still probably like my overall #1 favorite character of all time in Dynasty Warriors. I mean, not even just the fact that he's cover boy. I just always loved playing with him. I love his personality. His designs were always banging. But he doesn't have a super crazy amount of depth to him. Does he have great accolades? Absolutely. And that's one of the reasons why I like him so much. But he needs more... He needs more depth to his character. Don't ever make Tor's requests a reality, I beg of you. Yeah, with all due respect to that idea, I do not want another Cao Qiao in fucking... We have that enough with freaking Guansuo and Bao Sin Yang. I do not need another Xiao Qiao or Bao Sin Yang in Shu. And that's no disrespect to Xiao Qiao, even though I used to be the meme, like, big hater of Xiao Qiao. Not even in that regard. I just don't want another Xiao Qiao / Bao Sin Yang character for Shu. And then one of Cao Cao's fucking wives. Was one called like Bian Qi, if I'm not mistaken? I could be completely wrong on that. I'm sorry if I am. For Wei. So at least there's my 3 right there. Can't stand Xiao Qiao's personality, damn. Lady Beyond? Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see her. Even if she's not super long-lasting. Want more other characters? If we're gonna get other characters, my big 2 for right now. Fuck. The thing is, he just wouldn't be showcased enough, and that's one of the reasons why. I'm trying to think of... I would love to see a playable character of Gunsun Zan. Oh, so you don't get to do this part of the battle because you're not Cao Cao or Dian Wei. Ah, shit. Oh, did she show up on the loading screen? I didn't even notice that. That's so funny. Sorry, I just fucking hate Bao Sun Young. I do not like her as a character at all. It's cool to know that at least, like, yeah, like, she's not just fangirling, but, like, never getting the guy. She is apparently the wife of Kwon Suo. I don't know at what point are they actually married, but I just don't know the actual thing for it. But I don't know. I don't know the time of when it happened. But I just fucking hate her character. Which of an anime character? I don't even know if it's that. Like, I don't mind that part. I'm trying to think of the right way to. I just hate that she's a fucking fangirl. Like, she could be like lovable towards Kwon Suo, but like, that's her whole fucking personality. It's like, dude, it's so boring. It's so boring. I hate it. Yeah, I'm sad too. Dianwei's he's such a lovable character, and second, he's a real big badass. Sakura from Naruto. To a degree, with how like early Sakura, how she was gushing over Sasuke, yes, but she isn't an asshole to other people, as far as I know. I'd still say I hate Sakura more than Bao Sun Young, at least early Sakura. Like, I don't despise Sakura later on, but early Sakura I fucking hate. Da Xiao's at least a step in the right direction, but she's a very timid person, and I feel like if you're like married to Zhao Yun and you're related to Ma Chao, you gotta have like a very strong personality, but one that gets underestimated in my opinion. Hence to where Zhao Yun is like always super protective of her, because sometimes he forgets like, oh, that's right, you're fucking awesome and amazing and brave. You can handle it yourself. And that she has to like consistently keep showcasing that kind of thing. Kind of like Lu Lingqi a little bit. Except for the whole thing of like being too scared to be alone and shit. Like, I think that was like just not necessary for Ma Yunlu, at least. I can understand it for Lu Lingqi, like, not wanting to be alone and shit, since that was one of her big points of being a character. Pre-DW6 Sun Sheng Sheng personality? That could be. I think that's another step in the right direction, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, no. Ma Dai is very chillax. He's a very chillax dude. And it's mostly because he knows just what kind of bullshit Ma Chao's going to put him through. And I don't mean that in a way that Ma Chao's an idiot. I mean, like, he's very headstrong. He rushes in there a lot. And Ma Dai's like, oh, well, fuck, there he goes again. I gotta go with him. Which their dynamic I love. I love Ma Dai and Ma Chao's dynamic. When Ma Dai was by himself, though, it felt like he kind of lost his edge. But when he was with Ma Chao, I was like, oh, this is a great dynamic. Lian Shi, Lu Lingqi, and possibly Chunhua. Lian Shi and Lingqi, probably. I'm trying to think how that would tie in with Chunhua, though. The scare trait for Lingqi comes from being alone, and thanks to Lu Bu. Lu doesn't need to have that because she was awesome. She has awesome people around her. Oh yeah, for sure. Not to mention, she also gets like two sons. She gets Zhao Tong and Zhao Guang, who I also want to see as playable characters. Granted, the big issue here is that probably wouldn't happen until we get like maybe an Extreme Legends expansion for like Dynasty Warriors 10 to have more characters in it, or at least maybe an additional character or two, because they probably would at least add 1 or 2 characters for each faction like they always do. And my biggest one is still going to be Liao Hua. Always. And if they want to add a second character, then it would be Ma Yunlu. Just because I really am desperate for Zhao Yun to finally, you know, have a wife. Oh yeah, Ma Chao's very absurd. Very absurd. But dude definitely does have heart. I will say, I will agree with that. All right, let's see. What's close? I think this one's closest. Why are we questioning Yu Jin? Okay. Sure. Whatever. Yeah, this one looks closest. We'll go to this one. So long as we see Ma Yunlu in like a good amount of battles and you don't just like see her for a couple early chapters and she becomes a fucking housewife like Sun Xiong was, I don't want to see that. I want to see her actually be on the battlefield quite a bit. Even if it ain't, you know, historically accurate or anything, I want to see it. I don't know if it's just due to the fact that they don't want, like, the marriage to be Zhao Yun's whole personality at that point, which I can understand. But, like, they can kind of both have, like, a sharing drive to just be loyal to Liu Bei and all that shit, too. Liao Hua was a freaking yellow turban that went all the way to the fall of Shu. Like, that bro lasted the entire goddamn time. He deserves to be in a goddamn game as a playable character. How he isn't is still baffling to me. So yeah, if they want to at least do like something where they add like, you know, like a male character and then a female character for the new characters coming up, I'd be actually fine with that. Like one male character, one female character per army. I'm perfectly fine with that too. And they can even add some more people if they feel desired. I know like Wei got like fucking 4 people or something, 4 or 5, which was crazy. Because I know they got Manchong, they got Zunyo. Who else did they get? I know they got quite a few this game. Unless that was it. Let me see. Dynasty Warriors 9 website. Let's go. I don't remember anybody. There it is. It's amazing that they still have this fucking website open. Characters. Yeah, oh no, they had Cao Shu, Zunyo, and Manchong. Those were the new characters for them. Wu only had 2 new characters in Su Shang and Chengpu. Great additions, though. I was happy that they both became playable. Don't know too much about Zhu Shang, though, because it doesn't seem like he got showcased much. Zhou Tseng was the only addition for Shu. Xin Qiangying was the only addition for Jin, which is weird that she's in Jin, since she's mostly in Wei for the most part. And there were no new additions for other. I did not know that. Actually, no, that's not true. All the 3 of the DLC characters are technically part of other. Dongbai, Huaqiang, Yuanshu, and then technically we have Jia Haoji as well, who is part of Wei, or part of Shu, excuse me. So, every force at least got 2 new characters except for Jin, and then other got 3 new characters. Okay. They still have them under NPC, even though they're not fucking NPC characters. They made them DLC characters, because why not? I think if they finally add Ma Yunlu, it would be just for Zhao Yun to have love interest, similar to that if Lian Shi for Sun Quan. Yeah, that could be the case too. And I mean, at least, and for Lian Shi, at least she was at least around during after the fact too. Like after Sun Quan died, she was still there for like later battles and everything too. Okay, they're in the castle. Let's go question Yu Jin since he's right over here. I do not remember this mission. Oh, there he is. Oh, I need to play more. I still need to play Romance of the Three Kingdoms on the channel. I have it. I own the game on PlayStation. I just haven't played it yet. I think it was 13. I was gonna say Zhang Qin, absolutely. I would love to see playable for Wu. I saw there's a female character who ambushed Cao Cao. That would have been a fun thing to see. I did not know that. Is that it? Oh, all right. Good battle? Or good objective, I guess? That was so pointless. That was so incredibly pointless. Holy shit. I guess that one's the next closest one. And then that one's inside the castle, so we don't worry about that. Oh, Dianwei's still alive for now. And there's one all the way down there. So we could probably go ahead and do maybe this one first, and then we loop around to go do that one, and then we go deal with, yeah, we'll do that, okay. Or at least we'll probably fast travel or something. There definitely do need to be a lot of more later characters as well, so I don't know how they would manage it. Unless just for people that just really want to see, if they go by, like, characters they want to, that the fans specifically want to see, I still think Cao Hong should be one as well. Because I feel like it's been long deserved for him, too. But they still have a lot of other people that they could put in like later on. South Shuang I could see, at least as an NPC character. Because he at least holds, if I'm thinking of the right guy, he holds at least relevance for a little while in the early stuff. That's how basically Romance and Three Kingdoms show ended, with South Shuang being taken out, I think, if I'm not mistaken. They ended it when South Shuang was taken out. Oh, I've already made Ma Yunlu in 9 Empires. I'm probably going to make her in 8 Empires, too. Maybe make his sons as well. We'll see. They really need to also dive more into just having unique NPCs again. Because I thought the idea of it was really cool in Dynasty Warriors 9 when they had Dong Bai, Xiaoji, Hua Xiong, and then Yuan Shu be like UNPCs. Because, like, again, the only one who I feel like has like the most relevance out of the 4 obviously would be Yuan Shu, since he is around for a little bit in the earlier chapters. Wait, is it over already? What about these guys that have scrolls over their heads? Do they not matter? Okay. I guess they don't matter. Oh, they don't matter. All right, never mind. Okay, we're level 62, and I haven't even looked at my damn stats yet. I got 54 more points. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and do... Okay, let's do this one real quick. But they really need to dive back into doing more of... Wait, which way am I going? Oh, no, it's this. This is right. Okay. Like, that's where I would feel like, for people that have importance, but, like, if they don't want to over-fluctuate their roster... Start making some UNPCs. I know Samurai Warriors 4, 4-2, and like Spirit of Sanada did that, where they made UNPC characters. They either used the edited officer stuff to make them unique, or actually gave them unique designs. Look at Hidetada, for instance. In Samurai Warriors 4-2, he was like a beefy boy in Samurai Warriors 4-2. He had the same kind of like body type as his father did, Ieyasu, but he wasn't a playable character. And then they gave him a fucking slimmed down look in Spirit of Sanada for some reason. I was like, what the fuck? Did the stream end start over? Am I tripping? Oh. No? I don't see anything wrong with it. Still says I'm connected on OBS at least. And I'm playing off of OBS, so I'm looking at it constantly. I don't know why. Must have been a weird little thing there for you. I'm not sure. They really should. I really do think that Dynasty Warriors would benefit greatly from having UNPCs. They could make UNPCs out of, like, again, like Liu Biao, Liu Zhong, Ma Tong, Gongsun Zan, like at least the rulers specifically as well. It would be really good. Yan Lian, even like Li Jue, Guo Si, Wen Chou, like those characters as well, who are also highly regarded officers. Not to mention, since Li Jue also kind of has like relevance for being a person who eventually takes the Emperor for a short time and has his own army after Dong Zhuo's death. Like, they could do something like that. Just make more UNPC characters for one. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, it happened to you as well? I don't know. That's weird. It still says I'm connected for now. I'm not sure. Dwayne. All right, let's get that one down. I think it's down here. Yeah. All right, we get this one, and then we get the ones, and then we get the main objective area of one castle. Is the gate just open? Oh, it's not. How do you get in? There's no one attacking this castle. How do I get in here? Can I not? No, I can't. Weird. How do I get in there? Oh, what about right here? There's like a flat area to grapple. Yep, okay. That's weird. I don't know why that area is closed off if no one's actually attacking the damn castle. Weird. So this is where Liu Bei was held up, right? During his time in Jing Province for a little bit, when he was helping out Liu Biao. That's a whole scenario I actually would like to do in the stream as well. Check out that area of Shu and Jing Province. See what they ended up doing for storytelling purposes there. How the fuck do I get in? Oh, wait, I got an idea. It worked last time. Well, that was just incredibly rude. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. Open the gate. Open the gate. Thank you. Quite a few arrows, but we got there eventually. They couldn't even grapple hooker over here, so I don't know what they were expecting me to do. Aside from just start wailing on the damn base. Or on the damn gates, I mean. There we... Oh! Hello, fellas. It is I. The one-man army of Sao Shu. Also, I just realized my fucking restream chat is like knocked that up in the slide. It's all the way down when we were talking about freaking scenery and shit. There we go. That was weird. Also, thank you very much for the 25 likes on the stream. Appreciate y'all. Yo, can we break 30? Can we do it? I think we could. Could we? Perhaps. Maybe. Yeah, it's cool that you can fight inside the buildings and everything. The cool thing was I knew that was one of Dynasty or Samurai Warriors 2's like biggest features, because they got rid of like the infiltration, like big keep area battles that you can do, going from floor to floor, and they just put it in like now you can do that stuff inside. I was like, oh, that's actually really cool. Like I guess no loading screens, and then the keeps ended up just being like very small, but you can still fight indoors, which is really cool. I was like, oh, that's neat. Okay, so we got that taken care of. So next up is just them. Over on the right side of the castle. Okay. So we want to go. Oh, Sao P's here. Oh, he's probably just chilling out. I don't think he's actually in battle yet. I don't think he actually went to battle or anything around this time yet. I'm assuming he's relatively still young at this point. Fucking went head first in that goddamn tree like an idiot. Alright, we'll see how long these cutscenes take. Maybe this will be our final part of the stream. We'll see. Just depends on what happens after this battle's over. There's Dianwei. He made it. Get out of here. Who over the buff? Nice. Wait, what? Where the fuck did this mission come from? God damn it. What the fuck do you want? Light the signal fire at the signal tower and give the signal to march. That was a lot of signal. Alright. Yeah, I like the damn signal fire. Are you really? Is that really it? You made...
这样大家就会冲入宛城吧。好了，我也去会会那位传说中的军师吧。
Okay. So anyway, back to the fucking castle. Oh, this game sometimes, I swear to God. Yeah, it's true. I did get free XP for doing literally nothing. Just like how it was with the Yu Jin mission, too. You just talk to him and that's it. You get XP for it. Yeah, good quality gameplay. Yeah, no kidding. Anyway, back to this.
穿了我的火攻之策。
Ow. Can you fuckers leave me alone so I can finish comboing your mans? Goodbye. Alright, now y'all are gonna get it. What a very generic thing to say. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, where's Joshu? Oh, he ran past me. Coward. Oop, wrong button. Ah, shit, he got me with that one. I know if I had more dash rotations, I can easily continuously combo him like that, but that's okay. God, they're level 23 and I'm level 65 already. It's so crazy when you use those like XP stuff that you can level up so quickly. I love it. Tori, thank you much. Stop by. Have a great rest of your day. Probably be wrapping up here after this battle's over. Maybe we'll see. We'll end it with sadness of Dianwei dying, I guess. Sorry, Dianwei. Almost there. Almost there. Shield's almost broken. I know I can just counter him and everything, but since I know they can't fight back already, it's kind of fun to just combo them. Oh, shit, fuck! Got him. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and go up here and go deal with Dangshu. Ooh, another poison gem. Oh, Yoo-hoo. I see you, generic looking ass. Of course, we're amazing. We're way. Goodbye. Just kidding, you didn't die. Fuck. Now you're dead. Alright, good fight, nerd. This is now my castle. My bed. I wish there was a lay down emote. They don't even have a sit emote, which is kind of disappointing too. He's about to die. Get the fuck away from me. My bed. Yeah, cower in fear as I stand upon your lord's bed. Bitches.
曹操大人已经接受了张绣的投降。按说你们已经确保了安全，为何你们还要发动暗算？
那种想法正是胜利者的破绽所在，因此我加以了利用。曹操面对与袁绍的对决，
Yeah, this ain't
万俄了吧？
This ain't Dark Souls.
当我们提出投降，他就主动前来了。
Hopefully I'll be able to record or stream that soon. Dark Souls 3 with my friend. We'll see.
没想到仅凭一位勇士就扭转了局面呐！哎呀，是我失策了。
的确，因为典韦大人的奋战，曹操大人逃过了一劫。但是，如果没有典韦大人，就一定会。虽然是敌人，但是贾诩。 他这一连串的计策果然厉害。
Oh, there he is.
典韦呢？
刚刚离世，已经没有气息了。
你好，曹操大人。我不再抵抗，我也不是投降，我是投诚而来。这条命，就随您处置吧。
那好吧，贾诩。 我要你加入我军阵营。
等一下，主公，不惩罚他吗？
若要惩罚，该惩罚的是我，是我误中圈套，也是我害恶来，丢了性命。军师贾诩料敌精准，张绣手下士兵遵行将令。 这些都值得赞赏，并不应当受到惩罚。
That's one way of looking at it, I guess.
是胜利者，自然想得到这些人才。
贾诩，莫非你连这个结果都已经猜到了？
啊哈哈哈！哎呀，你猜呢？总之，感谢您的宽宏大量，曹操大人。
All right, shit.
国家
We lost to Dian Wei, but gained to Josh Shu.
10个监视贾诩，人才固然可贵，但此人实在不能掉以轻心。
Oh, yo, I get double for that? You appreciate it.
我必须尽早掌控中原，为迎击袁绍南下做好准备。下面我们进军徐州，攻取下邳。敌人还是吕布。各位一定要做好充足准备，迎接战斗。
Oh. I didn't realize we had Guan Yu already.
突然造访，还请恕罪。我兄长刘玄德的根据地小沛。
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this.
军的包围。我想。
Mods throw the reverse Uno. Rude.
击退吕布。可恶的吕布又开始活动了，就不能老老实实的在下邳闭门守城吗？
讨伐吕布。
What do we get? DW10? I don't know. That's something only Omega Force and Koitecmo can answer.
刘表或许会从背后突袭。荀攸，说说你的意见。
Hopefully we get news sometime soon, though.
目前只有吕布活动频繁，没有其他势力与之相呼应。应该在吕布与袁术等人联手之前，将其击退。
但是攻城需要花费时间吧？ 如果有人在此期间出动，就糟了。
既然如此，此计如何？沂水和泗水是流经下邳的2条河水，我们可以使河水
Oh, they came up with that idea quickly.
用浊流冲洗城池。
好主意，这2条河流穿过下邳城内，只要对水闸动点手脚，立刻就能让洪水泛滥。
好，就这样办。 此战使用水计，力求速战速决，诛杀吕布这头乱世中的猛兽。
Dan Guan Yu, you look so out of place here.
以水计攻陷邳城实属上策。国家大人。
All right, so after this will be the fall of Lu Bu.
水攻啊，不愧是国家和荀攸。
I mean, cutting the roster isn't really all that necessary.
我等要在此战中诛杀吕布等人。
I might have thought that back in the day, but at this point I'm like, it's really not that necessary to do. Oh, that's right. I forgot you can go into town and just recruit people that are walking around with you. I forgot about that. Or that are in towns and stuff. So I can actually just walk over here and recruit Cao Pi as a bodyguard. I forgot about that. Anybody else here? It's just Cao Pi. It is only him. How long is this battle? Oh, that's a pretty big battle, yeah. Yeah, we'll start up the battle against Lu Bu for the next stream, at least. That was really, really fun, though. I'm really enjoying it. We'll probably at least maybe do one more chapter with Cao Shu, and we'll see how people feel about me continuing with them as time goes. I'll see if people want me to continue, since I know his story is probably longer, or if they want me to go further in. Because right now, at least, I'm enjoying the story portion of it. But the main reason I started playing this was so we can get more of a look at Cao Shu. Playability-wise, he's very, very fun. I'm having a blast playing with him. From a character perspective, we haven't really been able to see too much of him yet. Let's make this shit snowy, dude. But yeah, from that perspective, we haven't really been able to see too much of Cao Shu's character. And it's not really changing my perspective on him that much. Because again, I really feel like at this point, and I think some people even mentioned too, like last stream, the only time we really get to see any big relevance of him, it'll probably be much later in the story, which kind of sucks, but where should we go? We can't go to Sha Pi, which is where we were last time. Let's see. Where should we go? Let's go to Luoyang. I think Luoyang is safe. Yeah, we'll just stick in Xuchang. Stick in the capital. Don't make it too much difficult than it needs to be. That way we're still like right where we left off and all that stuff. But we'll come back to this again this week. Again, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. If I do, we'll just continue with this since that's our usual Warriors stream. And then we'll do some other diverse shit on the side later in the week. If not, I'll put this somewhere. Oh, actually, I just realized, did we lose Sao Ren? Oh yeah, Sao Ren's not walking around with us anymore. I guess we can go recruit Sao P then. Fuck it, let's go get Sao P. We don't have Sao Ren walking with us anymore. Huh. Maybe it's because it's a new chapter and they go away after a new chapter? I'm not sure. There we go. Oh my god, he's level 100. Jesus Christ. Alright, that works. But, yeah. We'll stick with Sao P then. We'll save right here. And we will, we'll finish up here for the day. Yeah, it's been really fun so far. So yeah, if I do end up streaming tomorrow, we'll do this. If not, I'll put it sometime in the middle of the week, maybe on the Wednesday or Friday. We'll see. And we'll be doing probably the old school Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront 1 on the original Xbox or something. I think it's backwards. It's backwards compatible with the original Xbox, so I'll probably just play it from there. And then free stream days. Probably have some plans with friends on Saturday, I think. And we'll see what happens for that other weekend, for that other Sunday or something as well. We'll see if we can get something planned with some other people, or if we just carry on with what we've been doing and maybe just keep playing this until we're done with it. We'll see. Yeah, everybody, that's going to be where we finish up the stream for today. I want to say really quick, thank you all very much for tuning into today's stream. We were chatting in the chat, lurking, smash the like button, the gifted memberships and all that stuff too. Greatly appreciate the super chats as well. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys. Whether you're just watching and chatting or actually doing the memberships and all that shit and the super chats and all that, I greatly appreciate you all around. I'm just happy to have you all here for the streams. It's really fun, really makes the streaming a lot more fun. So I greatly appreciate all that very much. And yeah, if you're someone who's watching this later and you enjoyed it, you want to see me continue with more Sao Shu on the channel, we did manage to break 30 likes right now. Awesome, thank you very much, appreciate that. But if you want to see more of this on the channel with more Sao Shu, then be sure to smash that like button. Let's me know you guys want to see me continue with him and some more Dynasty Warriors 9 on the channel in general. And of course, if you're new to the channel, like the content that you see, be sure to hit that sub button. We are trying to hit 5K on the channel, and I'll just plug it one more time, just in case. Like I said, I did make some new memberships, very cheap memberships. It goes from like 99 cents to $14.99 for memberships, and you get a cool new badge that I got too. Again, I'll show it up over here since I have it here. You can get one of these awesome loyalty badges. It's really cool. Love it a lot. And some new emotes as well. Got 2 new emotes with that stuff too. So yeah. Just wanted to at least bring that up one more time. And of course, I do have a Discord server, the Wowiest Barracks. It's at the top of the description. You can go ahead over there, talk about some Warriors stuff, and or just hang out and chill out in a nice, quiet little server. But with that being said, everybody, chat lurkers, those of you who watch later, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day and or evening. I'll see you all in the next one. Farewell.